Good day, viewer. What we're going to be doing this day is introduction to HTML. We're going to be introducing you to HTML. It is expected of you by the end of this course for you to take an assignment given to you and take it serious and solve it and submit. We're going to get the feedback immediately on your performance, and you also see what you have done. So what we're going to be doing, it's on HTML, and we're going to be introducing the HTML to you. HTML is a language used to design a website. And the full meaning of HTML is hypertext markup language. What do I mean by that? Hypertext markup language, HTML, which is hypertext text markup language. This is a language that is being used to define HTML. It's a language it's a computer language used to create web pages. You know, we talk about web pages in a recent course that we had. HTML documents that consist of text and tags, HTML tags. You get to know more about what an HTML documents are. It was even mentioned in the last course that we had. And HTML tags, what they are, you get to know in the next topic that we're going to be taking or we're going to be teaching. So hypertext markup language is a language that is used to create a website. Well, HTML documents, if I have to define it as a HTML document, is any document that has a .h .html. Let me explain what I mean by that. You know, when you create a folder, there are ways in which you create a folder on the computer system. And you now want to create a file. There's a way you create a file. To create a file, you can say shola dot text. That's a file on the computer system. This is the way you create it. I'll show you all that. And in doing this shola document is of text. That means you can only type words inside it. But now for HTML, if you want to know that HTML documents, you have to say shola dot html. So anytime you see .html, just know that it's an HTML document. Mostly you always see index dot html. That means it's an HTML document, and that is a web page. This is otherwise called a web page. Remember, we spoke about what a web page is. A web page contains a lot of documents such as videos, text, anything that you want to display to your customer or to people around you, or you want to showcase. It's the collection of all those gives you a web page. Do you understand? But a web page houses all those documents in a structured manner that will be appealing to people. So a web page, an HTML document has a .html extension. You can have my page.html. You can have index.html. You can have even shola.html. That's a name, but you get to understand what I mean by this. Now, a web browser interprets. Remember I told you what are our web browser? We have a Google Chrome, we have Firefox, we have Internet Explorer, Those are web browsers. They help us to browse our HTML documents, which is HTML dot. I mean, which is our web page. Okay, so you do not have to create a different HTML document for different types of computer. With one HTML document, you can actually use it on any computer. Is it a Macintosh? Is it a Windows computer? Is it iPad? Is it mobile tablets? Or even mobile phone? You can read HTML document on it. Any computer that is on web, there must be a web browser on it. That means the web browser must have been installed on that particular tool or computer for you to be able to see web page or web pages. Okay, so I'm going to be telling you, this is for you to know. HTML documents or HTML files or HTML as it is has a set of standards. This is very important. Set of standards maintained by W3C. What is W3C? W3C is World Wide Web. That means 3W, World Wide Web Custodian. That means those are the people that actually take care of the standard that is being set to have an HTML document. What is contained inside that HTML documents? The tags, which we are going to be talking in the next session, that is meant to be in the HTML documents. The W3C are the ones that takes care of it, that gives us the standard that is being used. And what we're going to be doing in this lesson is to learn what the W3C has given us, or the standard that it has been given, that has been given for us to use to develop an HTML page or HTML website or even a website. So I'm going to be going to the essentials of